welcome back to Workers and Resources in a Soviet Republic. Let's build it ourselves. The 11th episode, where we have, done nothing really except to run completely out of money. Down to our last 2,200 rubles. That's not particularly good. So, what we got left now is $500,000, and as long as we're not getting any interest, let's put them to work. But our little town here is so nicely close to Soviet borders, so we will find somewhere else that we can go. Maybe closer to a NATO border. Oh, it should be down here somewhere. Yeah, there it is, the NATO border. And then we just need to find a big patch of flat land. And the power station. Did I see a power station? Yes, I did. That's nice. Power. That's what we need. So, because now we are going to set up a ghost farm. Not meaning that we are going to farm for ghosts, but it's going to be farmed by ghosts. No people are gonna live here because we can't afford that right now. Field. Oh, now I'm just going to set up a bunch of fields. And of course later an agro farm and stuff. And I'm putting it here close to the US border, for the NATO border, for two reasons. One of them is of course that we are going to export the crops we're going to grow here to NATO, or to NATO country, and get paid in dollars. That means that we're going to spend our $500,000 to get the dollars back. And that is because we later in the game will need those dollars to buy or to invite workers from the third world. They for some reason want dollars so they can come here and work for rubles. Yeah, I don't get that one either. But that's not the point. They're nice and cheap labor. Okay, that's nice enough. See? There's nothing as nice as flat land. Then it's almost a pleasure of building stuff. And if you start trying to flattening terrain to build farms, well, you are in for a very unpleasant surprise. Don't do it. I dare you. Oh dear. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah. I would personally prefer if I could line them up, but that will take a horrible amount of terrain fitting, and I'm not really in the mood. Well, I'm never really in the mood for terrain fitting because it really, it can ruin a good mood. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Well, that's not enough. We need more farms. Yeah. But luckily, we have more flat land. That was 17, you said? 18. 19. 20. 21. 22. 23. 24. Cool. Cool. Now we just need to make sure that if we for some reason at some given time later in the game we'll need this maybe for export or something, we have not blocked our own way out of anything. Nice enough. Okay. We will need a vehicle depot. Yeah, that's over here. How expensive are they in dollars? 10,000 rubles. Yeah, that was not what I was asking. $11,000. Okay, and now we have power for the people. I would really like 20,000 in cash right now. That could kind of finish this for me. Put a farm like that. Put a farm like that. And in the middle, we stuff one of these. silo. Yeah, that's a nice straight road. Looks horrible, but it's the most efficient way to do it. Welcome to the funny farm. Nope, that's not it. Sorry. It's nice. And we have. Whoa! So now we have a fast farm set up. The main problem is that we are going to stop doing that. Horribly need vehicles. We have no money. Four, 5, 6, 7. Should be more. No, 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Go. Just got something. Good. And now we have to stop time. Oh, we didn't need to stop time there. We need to do it when we are. Yeah, because we want to purchase for dollars. No! Exactly what I did not want. How are we doing here? Well, faring is technically the term. The 7,000 each. So we spent $160,000 and it is now stuck because we are all out of rubles. That's dandy. We have boards. Why is no one picking up the boards and driving them to the kindergarten, little blue car, wherever you are? And where are you going? Okay, you are going to pick up boards and drive them to the kindergarten. Okay, well. It would have been nice if you'd done it a bit faster. I would really much like this kindergarten to go ahead. We need 2 truckloads. 1 truckload of boards and 1 truckload of bricks. And I do hope I have enough bricks down here. Because yeah, it looks like I have plenty of bricks. Plenty of bricks, plenty of boards. And I did remember to turn off purchasing. Bloody hell, no I did not. Good. And at some point I will be setting up also a few farms over here to make as many crops to stuff into our distillery, so we can buy fewer. It would of course make good sense to make the distilleries down at our big 24 level 24 piece farm, but it is impossible for me to build down there because we have no money. No, building is on fire. Factory. Oh bloody no. That's my distillery. This time 4 firefighters is enough to turn down the fire. Now a gazillion more firefighter arrives. And also, I thought you could use as many fire trucks as you liked. You can't. Huh. Keep learning. You really looked into the fire thingy. Yes. The fire has been extinguished. Yeah. Second fire, and we're only in August. Well. Only 25 gravel is needed. That's not very much. That's nice. And this road has been completed. Very nice. Pick up the crane, pick up the crane. Yes, you did. Now we have workers on site and a big crane is coming. Cranes are really expensive. That was 7,000 rubles for something that seemingly does nothing but lift stuff. But on the other hand, if you need to move 17 tons of bricks, I would say I'd love to have a bit of help. They significantly increase your speed. And who does not want to build houses faster? In this case, it's not a house, it's a kindergarten, but that's not kind of the issue right now. Try and have a little look at how slowly they're moving up. Yeah, okay, let's go have a look at them. They are going slowly. Are there only 2 workers? Not the point. Oh, there's 1 worker. I've never been able to calculate how the speed of the crane influences the speed of the construction in regards to the number of workers. But as you can see, it sped up quite considerably. So I am going to get as many workers in there as I can to get that finished off. Because Well, why not? Let's finish it. Yeah, I know, I'm coughing. I did hear that, and I will be doing so for the next 4 months or something. You can see people just massing about to come to work here at our lovely little kindergarten. You can see we have 80 unemployed. When the kindergarten is done, we will most likely have a significant drop in the number of the unemployed. Quite fast, I presume. And the kindergarten is done. That was quick. Of course, in short term, the number of unemployed goes up, not by much. And if the number of unemployed goes down, that means that the number of workers in our distillery is going up. Unless, of course, they're dying or escaping, but then right now they're not. It takes a little bit of time for it to work with the unemployed. You can see it in the statistics. We're already down with 20. 10 of them, of course, is working in the kindergarten. The other 10 are going for the distillery. Don't worry. More will go. There's 20 more workers, or 20 less unemployed, which of course directly translates into 20 people more working. How are we faring down here? Okay, 40 more people are working, 10 of them in the kindergarten, or less. That's 30 more people that can go to the distillery. Average lifespan 80 years, not bad. We still have plenty of room in our houses. That could become a problem. I just did something, I just halved unemployment. No, I cut down unemployment with 75%. In 2 days. Am I a great president or what? They should be celebrating me. And that's why they're not escaping. Because there's really nowhere to go. You can just run into the desert wasteland and, well, you go ahead. That'll be just as stupid as moving to the UK right now. Welcome Brexit to you. dear. Let's see what we're doing here. 10. That's good for unemployment. Unemployed workers, 8. That I can accept. Out of 1,600, yeah, that's a nice unemployment rate. It must be producing like mad over here. Not particularly. 50, 60. It's definitely not bad. And we have finished. Yay! Yeah, come on. One more step. That was not smart. Yeah. There is nothing much else to do right now than roads, because we are horribly out of money. Let's just go have a look at our little farmland down here and see what's going on. No. Not a small farm. I do not want more farms. Cool. Okay. this? I can have some. And you can actually see, if you go in here, this is a harvesting with a maximum speed of 20 kilometers an hour, and you have a level 32. If you go over here, you can see the Russian harvester still have a top speed at 20 kilometers an hour, but it's only a speed level 22. That means that this dollar purchase, dollar thing, is actually better. And off you go. Let's see, we have 2 exits from this one. Yeah, okay, cool. So this down here can be set up for $300,000. That's not that expensive. The thing is, we just need to buy now something like at least 10 cars by the value of how much? Something like 65, 68, 70,000 rubles. And we got 5. That's not very good. But now this farm has been set up and it is working. We don't need the car, the trucks yet. That's the only good thing. Just go back down here and see how are we faring. Concrete is needed. Have we got all the goods we need here? We'll just set up some roads. Oh, bloody hell. And I paid for the road. That was not supposed to happen. So, after setting up some nice little farms down here, I will say that is the end of the 11th episode of Workers and Resources in a Soviet Republic. Let's build it ourselves. So, thank you for this time, and I will